Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today. This is the Run Your Day podcast. My name is Dan Hafner. Have a great show for you today. Inside of the theme of the week, attention to details, our topic this morning is taking pride in your work. Thank you very much for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, so taking pride in your work. Everyone likes a job well done, right? You know, no one likes when something's half-assed. So inside of this topic of attention to details today, I want to talk a little bit about how we can take better pride in our work, how we can train ourselves or retrain ourselves to actually start caring about what we do. And if you already do, that's great. This show really isn't for you. But if you don't, if you're someone that's kind of been a little bit like me, I have in my past, not really done a quality job on a lot of things. My wife even tells me I'd still do this to this day sometimes. I'm more of a do things half-assed kind of deal and just get it done. And that, it's not a good thing, obviously. I mean, sometimes you need to get into a place where you just need to get stuff done, right? It needs done no matter what it is, just do it. She is more of a take your time, do a quality job on things, even if it's late, even if it's not done, on time. And that has its place as well. I've always just been a very rushed person. I'm a busybody. I just need to go. But I am working on improving in this area. And it comes down to being more mindful. It comes down to being more aware and present of what I'm actually doing in the moment, making sure that I am really taking pride in what I do. If my name is on something, I want to make sure that I want to be proud of it when I'm done. Whether it's my vehicle, whether it's my home, my actual tasks at work, if my name's on something, I want to make sure it's done. It's done correctly. Because I don't want somebody coming back to me saying like, hey man, why did you half-ass this job? Well, I don't know. Like that, no, that there's no excuse for that. So, really start to think about how, is there somewhere in your life where you really don't take pride? Where you don't actually apply, the best that you can be? Some of us sell ourselves short a lot. I do. I've done this for a long time. You sell yourself short in the fact of, just not doing your best at things. Not putting your best foot forward with everything that you do. And really what this comes down to is there are a lot of things throughout our days and throughout our lives that we have to do that we don't want to do. It's just a simple fact. Like, that is what being, a spouse is about. That's what being a parent is about. Doing things that you don't want to do. And you need to almost fall in love. You need to almost fall in love with the mundane, with the boring, with the seemingly pointless things that you do all the time. Because those things are actually not pointless. They are important. I don't care if you mop floors. Like, those little tasks are important to someone somewhere. They are, whether you think they are or not. I told myself this story for a long time, that the little things that I did didn't matter, that, if I just failed to do this one thing or this other thing, that nobody would notice. But people notice. It gets noticed eventually. It will catch up with you eventually if you start to slack on things. If you start to just be like, well, I'm not going to worry about that, or I'm not going to worry about this. Those things add up. It's the little things. It's the attention to detail. Like inside of this theme for the week, like it's that attention to detail that, really shows who you are at your core. It shows, that you are someone that is going to be dependable. You are someone that, your wife or your husband can depend on, that your kids can depend on, that your boss can depend on. They say, I know when I ask Dan to do this, he's going to do it. He's going to do it well, and I won't have to worry about it. That is what taking pride in your work is about. It's about being dependable. It's about paying attention to what you are doing, putting your best foot forward, and making sure that you get it done. No excuses. No excuses at all. No matter what comes your way, no matter what, urgent task pops up in front of it, or what, fire you have to put out in whatever area of your life, making sure that it gets done. So I challenge you today. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and think about what area of your life do you need to start taking more pride in? Is it your fitness? Do you need to take more pride in how you work out and what you feed yourself and what your body looks like? Is it inside of your job or your business? Do you need to take more pride in the work that you do and really start to do more quality work and actually increase your sales in your business, or work towards that promotion that you've been wanting? Is it inside of your relationship? Taking pride in the way that you approach your spouse and the way that you, parent your kids, or, the way that you just handle yourself inside of that family. Take 5 to 10 minutes today and seriously think about this. How can you start taking more pride in what you do, in what you put your name on? How can you make a better name for yourself, even in just one area? Okay? So that's my challenge for you today. Please feel free to comment on the show below, or send us a voice message if you have anything to add to this. I would love to hear your input. That is going to be all for the show today. Thank you very much for joining. My name again is Dan Hafner. We have one more show for you this week. It's going to be inside of the theme of attention to detail. I'll give you a little sneak preview. It is going to be called Attention to Intention. And this is a show that I'm very, very excited for. I wanted to put this in earlier in the week and I just didn't get around to it. But I have some good stuff for you, so be sure and tune into the next episode. If it's already up there, go ahead and check it out. It is some good stuff, and really, really excited for it. So thank you again for listening. This is the Run Your Day podcast, and my name is Dan Hafner, and we will talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.